Hello everybody and welcome to our presentation of Hosque project. This is for our SRE final project. Our team composed of myself, Navendra Yogananta as the founder. We got ourselves Maulana Yusuf Fajar as CIO and Safira Febi as CEO.
First, what is Hosque? Hosque is an application that automatically estimates duration that intends to help a patient that want to do a checkup or go to the doctor. This application helps the patient to register their checkup and tell the patient their number on queue and also estimate the time until the patient does the checkup or visit doctor so they can get into their checkup and leave afterward without waiting in the waiting room. Our software intends to solve this problem by using an estimate duration timer so patients won't have to queue in waiting room where they don't have to wait in a crowded room full of patients with potential health problems that might be contagious COVID-19. This also helps implement physical distancing regulation. Why? The background of our application is when a person or patient wants to check up or visit a doctor in hospital or do a checkup in diagnostic center, they wouldn't want to wait in line or wait in the waiting room with other patient or person because in this pandemic it is too risky to be with many people in one room as we don't know what their health problem.
This is another existing solution beside our project. It's called HowDoc. HowDoc is a secure health tech platform with a mission to simplifying access to healthcare by connecting millions of patients with licensed doctor, insurance, labs, and pharmacies in one simple mobile application. This is our comparison with HaloDoc. On the first one, we have a feature which is patient able to choose appointment time. We both check because we both have the same function. It's also same with second and third feature, but on the fourth one, where application provide the estimate time for the patient until the checkup, we become more focused on that. So we check, and also patient don't need to wait in the hospital. We are also focusing on that. While HaloDoc, more like generalization of medical health platform. On the provide direction assist to chosen hospital, HaloDoc and also Hosque use the same Google Map to assist the patient to the hospital. And last but not least, provide online payment method as we Hosque wanted to reduce the payment via physical.
And who? The potential actor in here first, patient, our timer automatic system, hospital administration, and the doctor. And this is the more detail. The patient as the user of the software on web. And our timer automatic system is our application that manages the user timeline for the check-up regulation and hospital system as which connect our application with the hospital schedule and hospital administrator help our system check and the doctors become the temporal actors when there are some unexpected situations such as emergencies and also changes of schedule.
How we approach this project? We use incremental development because we intend to develop it step by step with the highest priority, which is the automatic estimating system. Another reason why we use this SDLC is that we have a little team, so this SDLC is more achievable and realizable. With this, we also able to slowly but steadily completing our application system.
Here is our RE process. First, we have inception. In this progress, we give short explanation regarding the situation and condition of Hosque, which leads us to explain it on how to overcome the situation and condition with our software. On the next slide is the situation and condition. Here we have situation and condition. In this pandemic where people are reluctant to go to hospital for a more checkup because of the risk of getting an infectious disease such as COVID-19, they are more happy to go check from online or they don't want to wait on the line for a more checkup. We have method and teamwork of elicitation. And here we interview the stakeholder with some question such as what kind of requirement do they need? in this kind of application, and also the constraint needed in this application to get a list of requirement and the non-functional requirement. This is the data from user we take with a questionnaire. First, we make a questionnaire to find out more details about the problem of our user slash patient, and this is the result. We have 65 responses. This is also data we have from those who go to hospital. Second, we have another data from stakeholder. In addition to looking for information from patient, we also do interview with Mrs. Rosma as hospital executive in RSG Menur, Surabaya to get more requirement and constraint to prepare our application better. This is our interview as we use WhatsApp because the weather is not supporting us as the heavy rain. This is the conclusion we got from our data. From the questionnaire that has been obtained, we can conclude that most of those who have been to the hospital during this pandemic state that when they queue at the hospital, many other patients were also waiting, and the average time for one doctor to treat a patient was around 10 until 20 minutes, which is quite long to wait, especially if there is a queue is large and they agree if there is an application that make it easier for them to queue for treatment to a doctor without having to wait in the waiting room directly. We also see that there are other problems that we can solve with our application, other than just queue for checkup, but also polyclinic, which is after checkup of the patient, they have to take their medicine.
Next is elaboration. We create analysis model that identifies data function, behavioral of Hosque users. In this use case, user can interact by filling user information, choosing the hospital, choosing the doctor, and make an appointment with the doctor itself. Next. As for the analysis and negotiation part, in Hosque, we use analysis and negotiation by conducting activities such as list the requirement, prioritize the requirement, assess the cost and risk, address the internal conflict, make requirement agreement of the customer and developers. For the specification and system modeling part, we create a detailed information and also specification of our Hosque system to make it easier for the customer understand our software. Next is about validation. In validation, we check review or check for errors in the Hosque software, whether this is the content of missing information. In validation, we also make sure the Hosque is working correctly. And the last part is requirement management. In the requirement management, we do daily maintenance and do daily update to make a better UI and UX to make our application better each day for our customer. Next.
And the last, we do SWOT analysis, and the result is for the strike. First, it helped the hospital to maintain social distancing regulation. And second, it make the patient more comfortable and more effective. Comfortable and effective here means that they don't have to wait with other patients that may have infectious disease. And for weakness, first is our application it won't run without device and internet. And the second, it can be applied to intensive care unit. And for the opportunity, few competitors, and due to the current pandemic condition, this application will more needed by the community. And for the threat is first, there might be some issue regarding the low-end citizen who can afford to open the program because they don't have the related hardware such as phone to open the program, and there might be some patient who late or cancel their appointment. And this is our resources. And thank
Thank
you.
you.